4.2, we are trying to graph an exponential function. Here we can see the base is 4. We will go ahead and plot a few points, and then we will use this exponential function button here. This is for logarithmic functions, but this is an exponential function. But let's go ahead and put some points. So when x is 0, of course y is 1. And when x is 1, that's 4 to the first power, y is 4. And we'll go ahead and just put another point on there. How about when x is 2, y is 16. And that should be sufficient. We could go ahead and use -1, which would be a 1/4. Let's go ahead and throw that in there, just in case, because that's 4 to the -1. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And again, we're going to use exponential function. It's going to bring up a horizontal asymptote. You have to place your horizontal asymptote first. So don't have it go through one of these points. Just place it on the x-axis. And now it says place your first point. And just be slow with your cursor. I'm going to grab that guy first. And then I'll grab this next point second. By then, the computer already knows what this graph looks like. You have your asymptote and those 2 points. So it's pretty fast. Let's go through it again. You first plot your points. Just choose some x values. And then compute the y values and plot a few points. And then use this exponential function to graph it. We'll go ahead and check that. And that's correct. So now let's look at the domain. The domain is all reals. So we will use this, and this is -infinity to infinity. And the range, as you can see, begins at 0. The y values begin at 0, but go all the way to infinity. But we don't want to include 0 because we have an asymptote there along the x-axis. So the y values never reach y equal to 0. They begin right there above it. Okay, let's check that one. And that concludes this video.